Welcome! Your boy Geek Ghost Gamer Top on the microphone. Hello my friends! Yes, the fighting game scene is on the rise. Yes fam, a lot of games are coming out nowadays. A lot of games well within their release dates have DLC year characters. Yes, I'm talking about Street Fighter 6, City of the Wolves, Tekken 8. And the tag team division fighting games is also making a comeback ever since the first tag team fighting game, X-Men vs. Street Fighter, back in 1997. Yes fam, the fighting game spectrum is huge and broad. I mean huge in a very long time. Yes, we've seen Tekken 8 have their Season 2 DLC pass with one stage with two more other characters and another stage that is on the release sooner than later. City of the Wolves came out weeks ago, and boy oh boy, the fighting game scenario is looking ever fresh. The tag team fighting game division as well is making a roar and getting their place in the fighting game scenario. Yeah, we're talking about new games that have been inspired by comic books and manga, so it's anime, and a new fighting game by Marvel Arcsys, the guys that did Guilty Gear Strive. Yes, they've partnered with Marvel to bring us a new game by the name of marveltokon Fighting Souls. Hunter x Hunter also has a fighting game called Next Gen. Yes, all of those crazy fighters that you know from Hunter x Hunter, yeah, they have their own tag team game. So, what brings me to this topic? Very interesting and a worrying scenario is at hand. Which game am I talking about? Yes, 2XKO. Yes, 2XKO is another tag team fighting game that should have been released. Yes, this game has been in developmental hell for at least 5 years. Why 5 years? The guys that are behind this game, Riot Games, have announced that 2XKO will be their next game and their next tag team game, fighting game, that will be released by them. It's been around for a very long time, and I mean a very long time. 2XKO should have been done like 2014 at least. It's been in developmental hell for at least 9 years. And why those 9 years? Well, a lot of tweaks, a lot of developmental stuff has been going on behind the scenes. People coming in and out. And oh boy, this game has been simmering for a long time. Yes, the guys that also did League of Legends, the 5v5 player versus player free play game, which this game should have took a lot more from League of Legends. Sadly, 2XKO has been in the oven for a very long time. Yes, we're talking about League of Legends characters that have been in that game. We're talking the likes of Jinx, who are also to be a part of 2XKO. We've seen the trailer and boy oh boy, it doesn't look good. A lot of people were expecting, and now that the fighting game scenario is ever changing, the 1v1 fighting game scenario is taking a dominant role, and the tag team fighting game scenario is hot on their heels, then some, if it wasn't for 2XKO. Why I say this? Because 2XKO, yes, a game that is simplistic in all of its movesets, its movements, the command grabs, its characters, the long list of League of Legends luminaries. And yeah, this is a game that should have been out at least the same time as Street Fighter 6. And a lot of people are lambasting at it and gaslighting it for who knows what. Let's break it down. So, 2XKO. Apparently this game should have been around and released by then, within 2 to 5 years of developmental hell. And in that case, a lot of people from Riot Games have been in and out. A lot of tweaks, characters have been going in and out, and initially this game was named Project L, which was a 1v1 fighting game. Boy oh boy, it's been 5 years too long and this game is still being tweaked. Apparently they say that it's gonna be released soon, but the way the tag team fighting game is going on, we have greats like Marveltokon Fighting Souls that came out like a couple of weeks ago. We have Invincible that came out like a couple of days ago. And we have Next Gen, Hunter x Hunter, that came out within the same time as most probably Marveltokon and Invincible combined. And 2XKO doesn't seem like it's going anywhere. Apparently there has been rumbles from Riot Games saying that 2XKO will be released soon, but from the likes of it, it doesn't seem likely. Not to my standards and everybody else that has been hoping. The trailer is all that we have, and boy oh boy, it doesn't look well. Riot Games need to get their act straight and release this game like they did with League of Legends, their 5v5 free-to-play fighting game that they did like a couple of years ago. 2XKO is not looking good, but from what we've heard, the collective and the fighting game community have heard that 2XKO will be released this year. Yeah, we are still hoping with no official release date within this year that's gonna happen. What are we looking for? Well, we're already halfway through the year, hoping for something from 2XKO, maybe a bit more tweaks that are going to come out of the game, a bit more balancing, and the character roster, well, I have thoughts with the character roster. I mean, 10 characters by the time that this game will be released. I mean, what were they doing in the whole 10-year run of the developmental kind of prospect of 2XKO to give us 10 characters? It's kind of worrying. I have thoughts about this. They could have said that within the 10-year developmental run cycle, they could have given us more characters. It's deplorable. It's worrisome for me. It's worrisome for everybody. But, I don't know. We don't know if this game is gonna be worth the expectations. They could have done a lot more. I mean, 10 characters for a game that is supposed to take on a new revolution on the tag team fighting game spectrum and IPs in the way. It's going up against guys like Marveltokon and Invincible and Next Gen. I mean, what in the world is going on with 2XKO? Yeah, but who knows, within the next 5 months in a way, they'll give us a release date. What worries me the most is that the character roster doesn't look well. I have a feeling, I just have a feeling, but we'll see. Maybe there's hopeful sights or glimpses within the next 5 months that this game is scheduled to be released sometime in the fall or the winter that is coming soon before the year ends. Hopefully that happens. But guys, this is the time where I ask of your thoughts. Let me know if 2XKO is gonna save the tag team fighting division and the fighting game division in itself, with huge greats that are now within their 3rd year of DLC character run. Let me know, guys. I have thoughts about 2XKO. It's not looking good. By the time the winter comes through and this game is not released, we're gonna have a problem. This, my friends, 2XKO is not looking good. And by the time 2026 rolls on, that year when Marveltokon Fighting Souls is coming out, 2XKO will have a serious problem on their plate. And who do we have to blame for this? Riot Games. But everything with everything comes in time. Hopefully it will. Anyway guys, follow me on my socials, subscribe to my channel, find the notification bell that is swinging on the screen somewhere, and let me know of your comments. Do you have any hope for 2XKO to come out before the year ends? I would like to know from you guys. Anyway guys, I've been your boy Geekos Gamer Top on the microphone. That is it for the video. That is it for the news. Thank you so much for watching. I hope this video has found you well. And whatever you do, you go out and most probably play 2XKO when it comes out. Marveltokon Fighting Souls, Invincible, Next Gen, and the rest of the big honcho fighting games like Tekken, Street Fighter, and City of the Wolves. I'll check you guys on the next one. Away.